The afternoon sunlight filtered through the curtains, spreading a gentle warmth across the room with the wardrobe. Lisa and her friend Emily were sitting across from each other, while their respective sons, Jack and Daniel, sat nearby. Both boys were teenagers in the same class, so as soon as they met, they began chattering excitedly about the latest happenings at school. Meanwhile, Lisa and Emily lowered their voices and started sharing their worries and struggles related to raising their children. In their conversation, the helplessness and exhaustion of being parents were clearly visible. In fact, just the previous night, Lisa had been unable to hold herself back and had called Emily to pour out her distress. She was deeply worried about Jack's upcoming exams and his future studies. The boy stayed up late into the night glued to his mobile phone, and no matter how much she tried to wake him in the morning, he refused to get out of bed. Even when he finally did get up, he snapped at her, irritated and half asleep. Eventually, losing her patience, Lisa grabbed him by the ear, dragged him into the drawing room, and forced him to pick up the dirty clothes scattered on the floor. But Jack stiffened and shouted that it wasn't his job, putting on a pitiful face and accusing his mother of harassing him. In the end, under Lisa's strict supervision, he washed the clothes very unwillingly, his every gesture revealing suppressed anger. What troubled Lisa even more was that Emily's home situation was almost the same. Her son Daniel had also become addicted to his mobile phone, avoided studying, and had turned rebellious. Emily would sit beside him, keeping an eye on his homework, but the moment her attention slipped even slightly, Daniel's hand would secretly move toward the mobile phone placed at the corner of the table. On the phone, both mothers had let out deep sighs almost at the same time, sighs that carried a shared, unspoken pain. That was why they had decided to meet today and had deliberately brought the children along, hoping to find a solution together. At first, the two boys were laughing and talking softly, but as they listened to their mother's conversation, the restlessness in their eyes slowly faded and their expressions grew more serious. When Emily gently suggested that perhaps both children could be sent to coaching classes together over the weekend to make up for their weaknesses, the room, which had been filled with chatter, suddenly fell quiet. In that silence, there was no resistance, only a new, hopeful understanding, full of possibilities, quietly taking shape.